Hey everyone, Chelsea Beach House back here, and I'm gonna be doing an update video on something I kind of touched upon before, but I was thinking about it again, so I figured I'd update you again. So first of all, I just want to say that I'm from New York, and a lot of people ask me where I'm from. So a lot of us New Yorkers tend to be edgy or defensive or on our feet all the time. That's because we kind of have to. Growing up in New York, you just kind of are that way. So I grew up in Queens, and the middle school that I went to, there was fights like all the time. So I kind of just grew up in that environment, which is why I tend to be very defensive. But as I got older, I just kind of learned to try to avoid drama and try to be nice to people and just help people. So don't get me wrong, New York has some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Like, all my friends that I know from New York, they're like really nice. They're like some of the nicest people I know. So I'm sure that anyone can relate if you're generally a nice person and you don't like really start anything with anyone, but if someone gets on your nerves, you can totally break them in half. Or break their feelings in half. So with that being said, I'm going to be telling you about how I deal with trolls, haters, bullies, negative comments, all that lame stuff. And the thing is that now I just don't. At the same time, I could totally understand that if someone says something negative to you and then you just ignore them or you don't say anything, you're probably going to think that they're thinking that you're upset by it, you're scared, or you're hurt, and you're none of those things, but you want to prove it to them that you're not. So if you absolutely must reply, you can reply on your own wall and just let them read it, and after that just delete everything they say, and then they're just going to get bored and go away. Because unfortunately you can't block people, unlike Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. You can't block anyone, so the only thing is to completely ignore or to respond once and then just delete everything and then ignore. If you reply on their wall, they're gonna have a link to easily go back to your wall, and then they're gonna keep replying and keep spamming you and keep trolling you, and it's just gonna be an endless nightmare. Yeah, people will get bored if you just ignore them, and also it feels good because you're telling them that I'm not gonna waste my time and effort to try to, argue with you or anything like that because I'm above you, It honestly just feels really good to just ignore someone, like, trust me, instead of replying back to them and trying to fight with them or trying to prove that they're wrong. You should just ignore them and don't even give them the time. Like, don't even give them the time of day to even bother to respond. Alright, well, that's pretty much what I wanted to say, and just remember that all hater comments or all haters or trolls are based off jealousy. Like, why else would someone want to try to make you feel bad unless they're jealous of you? You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, and yeah, just laugh when you ignore them. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, and have a good day, lovelies. Bye!